Oh, it's Bambi. What are you thinking about? I'm definitely bummed that Michelle had to leave early, but I wasn't gonna let that stop me from exploring. So this is what I did. I took the TSS Earnslaw to this place called Walter Peak High Country Farm. I'm gonna shoot me some sheep, y'all. Bye! Oh, this is so cool! Now we're underneath the ship. Look at this. This is so cool, 1912. I love when I see hardware like this. Holy hotness! This is nuts! This boat is a vintage steamship that is still run on coal. I didn't even know people did that. This is so rad. You can see all the pistons. And look at the temperature gauges. Oh look! You can see he's like putting the coal in. It's hot in here. You can like feel the steam. I kind of feel like cattle, like my foot's gonna go through here. And I'm gonna end up on your plate. I'm gonna talk to the skipper right now. Wow, this is so cool. This is where the skipper is. Hey! I'm so jealous that you get to hang out here all day.
Yeah, but it's quite amazing though, even though we live in Queenstown, this is a beautiful place. You know, after a while the scenery you take for granted. When you go somewhere else,
right,
you know, you think, oh, this is great. This is great.
This is great.
And it takes you to come back to Queenstown to appreciate what you got.
This is fresh water, right?
It's very fresh water, yeah.
From the rain and the clouds.
Up in that direction there, it's a very rainy area.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and of course that's where most of the rain occurs, most of the water comes in. Yeah.
What kind of wildlife is marine life is in this water?
There's just trout, salmon, and eels.
Hey, what is that?
That's the telegraphs that control the engines.
Oh.
Yeah, now all we do is move the levers, right, and they adjust the engines accordingly.
Gotcha.
Now, 99% of the time you get what you want. 1% of the time you don't.
Right, right,
and of that 1%, 10% of those are quite interesting.
I think I could definitely live here and cause a ruckus with you guys, and you know. I'll clean the dishes.
No.
If you guys accept my visa, tell the missus that I will personally clean the dishes.
I've got just a job for you.
Not the coal.
Yes.
No, not the coal. I knew it. I knew it.
You can shovel the coal.
No, not the coal. That's a dirty
Everybody's
job.
got to start at the bottom of the food chain.
No, not the beauty team. You can't put the beauty team in the coal.
You want to see one of our stokers, when he comes up from the coal room, you think he's got mascara on.
I know. I think I saw him over there. I was like, oh, he's looking fancy. It's been such a pleasure.
Yeah, no, it's been nice meeting you.
Oh, thank you. Soon the boat arrived, and I couldn't wait to check out the farm. Even though I consider myself a city boy, I love getting a chance to explore the country.
So what we're going to do today is we're actually going to make our way up the road, and we've got some animals that we're going to go and have a look at first off. Then it's back to the wool shed to feed a whole lot more sheep, and then onto the sheep shearing. So follow me, let's go!
The farm was amazeballs. Hey!
Oh, big fella, come down. We farm it right there on a huge scale in New Zealand. We farm around 1.3 million of them annually. In a couple of months he'll shed those antlers, they will fall off. And then later on in the year, 80 days, he grows a new set.
Wow.
Incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
80 days.
80 days.
To grow those new antlers. Yep. Now over here, we've got some sheep. If you'd like to come and have a look at our merino, These are the ones that we farm on the mountains around here.
Oh, I love you.
At this time of the year, however, the merinos have been moved down to the lower climes because it gets a bit cold up there for them. This gives you an idea of how much wool they grow in 5 months.
Wow.
If you'd like to have a go at feeding them, come and grab some. Come and grab a handful of this stuff and have a go at feeding it. Oh, there we go.
It's not working. Oh, it's Bambi. Oh, Bambi. Oh, okay, wait. I want my fingers. Okay. Oh. You're so cute. What are you thinking about? Hello? What are you thinking about? What about you? So, with all of this deer feeding, I got pretty hungry, and it was a good thing that they served tea and sandwiches at the local country house. Yes to all of the above. Look at this view.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's so beautiful.
Lovely.
We are on this amazing lake. I just want to sleep. You know that part on Alice in Wonderland when she falls asleep against a tree? Like, that is kind of how I feel like right now. I could just fall asleep. Like, the wind is so brisk and so pretty. And we're gonna get to shear the sheep. Like, shear the sheep. And I don't know if the sheep are gonna be happy about that or not, but we'll see. Oh, we love you.
She is a beautiful sheep.
That is my
Extremely
finger. Give you a little braid. Let's give a little braid.
Shh. Some people in the last 6 months.
Matt. What's going on? Oh, you love me. Oh, you're so disgusting. Then it was time to get the inside scoop on some sheep shearing. Sheep shearing takes place once a year, and it doesn't hurt the sheep. It's just like getting a haircut.
Before I start shearing, I want to show you, the way the handpiece works is it's got a comb that sits on the bottom. The comb gets against the skin, and as it pushes along the skin, the cutter cuts the wool off the sheep. All we've got to do now is invite our sheep out for a haircut. Come on out then, girls! Here we go, like this.
Oh, I love you.
He's just sitting here all ready to be shorn. He's quite happy, look. Alright, girl. There we go. Now we go up and give her a haircut.
Getting a haircut, getting that fade on. This is so cool. It's kind of like shaving a head. Like, you know, you have to keep the skin tight and shave it.
And this is where you can get her to remove the most amount of wool.
I have so much more appreciation for my wool sweater now.
I'll pop the head back through just to make sure that she's nice and comfy. And I do believe we have a shorn sheep.
Oh, she's so cute.
So here's the wool. Have a look at this.
That's a lot of wool. Oh my god.
Feel that wool. So this here, really average quality, probably weighing about 6 kilograms or so.
Oh my god.
There's a little bit in there, but a lot of that would need to be processed further.
That was amazing.
Yep. Takes a little while to learn.
No, it's so cool. Do they get a little embarrassed?
Maybe the sheep?
Yeah.
I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they do, right? What kind of stuff do you find in here? Like twigs, rocks?
You will get a bit of gorse, you get a bit of thistle.
Basically
Basically with the sheep, if you got the wool on the back of the sheep, okay, here's our sheep.
All right.
So you got your wool on the back, and as it comes round down onto its skirtings underneath, quite often around here, this is where it's touching the ground. So this is where you get your thistles.
Your thistle.
You see, your thistles will be picked up in the fleece.
It's kind of like dreadlocks.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, for sure. It is a little bit like that.
Wait, but then right here you can tell that the sheep's hair is curly.
Okay, so this is called the crimp. Okay, you've heard of the crimp?
I've heard of the crimp.
Yep.
I've done it many a times. I've many a crimped a girl.
Okay, so the crimp here, you'll notice this crimp. Sorry. This crimp, you can see it there.
Yeah.
Yep. So the wool particle naturally spirals like that.
Okay, so now I just realized why you probably have a crimping iron that came from the
Exactly.
I get it all. Do you see these gems we're getting right now? But this only grows on which part of the sheep?
Okay, so the good stuff is on the back of the sheep.
Like right, like here.
So the belly wool is taken away. The good stuff on the back there. And the good stuff here, they use this particular wool here. They tend to use it for carpet production, woolen jerseys, low quality woolen jerseys.
Gotcha.
A little bit different to the merino.
And what happens to the scraps wool?
Scraps of the wool, they can be processed, and a lot of the scraps sort of wool now they're using for throwing onto oil spills.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, to sucking up the oil.
Yep.
Wow, I love that.
So yeah,
that's so
smart. A lot of uses, A lot of uses.
Yeah, I can feel the oil.
Yeah, so that's the lanolin. The lanolin in the wool there.
In the wool.
Yeah, it's makes shearers' hands really soft.
It's really soft. Look at those sheep.
So yeah, she's quite happy. 6 months' time, she'll be back in for another go.
She looks really happy. Is there any way I can have like a close-up look at the sheep shearer?
I'll just pop up and grab it for you.
Yeah.
Here's your electric, or your what we call a handpiece. You want to hold on to that?
Yeah.
You'll notice
it's
quite
some
a heavy
monster
piece
clippers.
Yeah, it's a heavy piece of equipment. You can imagine after 300, you'd probably start to feel the weight of it.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
This is probably what, 5 pounds?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, 5 pounds. Yeah.
I mean, it's enough for a good curl. Maybe 20 times. And I think that's about it. Yeah.
Okay.
And why do the blades funnel out like that?
Okay. Well, this is a design that they came up with for when you do these blows where you curl around the sheep. This is your lead tooth. So you're aiming with this lead tooth for your first blow. Right. And then the next one is to match with the first blow, and you just take the wool off in strips, basically.
Because when you're working with a live animal, every sort of action counts, especially if that's your money. I mean, you don't want to keep doing, like my barber, the same section over and over again because, you know, you got a sheep between your legs.
So you are dealing with your live animal, as you say. The more you can focus on getting the wool off in one hit. I do believe it's about 40 odd blows to a sheep. Okay.
Wow.
So if you can get your sheep shorn in 40 blows, you're efficient, you're going to make more money at the end of the day.
I think I would be a good sheep shaver, I'm not going to lie.
I reckon a good sheep shearer shears about 2,000 before they're any good.
Wow.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I would do it
same thing for hairstylists.
Too right, man.
Ask your local hairstylist if they've done 2,000 haircuts first before you give them a go, because I mean, if it takes me 2,000 shears to be able to shear this little guy here, then, you know, it makes you wonder about the hairstylist in your backyard. But I'm just saying, thank you so much for spending this day with us. It was
fantastic. Feel that lanolin on you?
Yeah, I know. I was like, wow, your hands are so soft for being a sheep shearer. I know. I got to see a lot of things that I've only seen on TV.
Yeah.
And I hope a lot of you guys who are watching at home can live vicariously through my sheep adventure and get to see how your clothes is made and get to see what actually goes into getting a sweater, you know, because a lot of people might think it's all factory, you know, everything's done by machine, but not completely. Before it gets to the machine, there has to be somebody to take it off the animal. I'm gonna have a look at the sheep before they, you know, yell at me.
Cool.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, nice one.
Let us know what your favorite part of the trip was in the comments below. Now back to the real world.